Ya Kun Kaya Toast is something of a Singaporean icon, having been established in 1944 at Lau Pa Sat Market by Mr. Akun himself. But when the government redeveloped the market, he moved to Far East Square and opened a flagship store, which I've come to today to meet his youngest son and Ya Kun's Executive Chairman, Mr. Adrin Loi. My name is Neil Moore, and this is Canon Think Big.
Hi, Neil. How are you?
Great
Nice
to meet
meeting you. Yeah. Okay, let's take a seat. I'll get the food. Serve you a bowl.
Fantastic, great.
Okay.
Adrian, normally my
Yeah.
first question in these interviews is what was your big idea? But actually in this case, I think it's more appropriate, thank you, to ask what was your father's really quite humble idea?
My dad actually, when he come from China, actually, his life was just surviving. Actually, he thinks how surviving and providing to my family, because I've got 8 siblings in my family, plus my parents, 10 of us. So he need to work hard to provide for the family. As a result, from there he worked hard in the small businesses, and then from there he grew the business in terms of bringing big revenue to the family, to support the family. That is his small idea.
So your father, Akun's business, was essentially a hawker store, is that fair to say?
In a way, a kind of food store.
Okay, and this was in Lau Pa Sat
Yes.
for 40 odd years?
Yes, for more than about 40 years. Yeah, you're right, 40 years.
And tell me what happened after that 40-year period.
After 40 years, because the piece of land is required by the government, so that everyone had to either relocate or they can be compensated. So we decided to move elsewhere. So lo and behold, Finds organization, Mr. Chia Boon Pin, he was a general manager by then. Today he's a COO. So at the time he was quite interested in our business, and then at the time Five Square is almost developed. So he invited us to move into Five Square to start our business. And we took the challenge, and then lo and behold, crowds coming back. They know where we are located now, and then the business begin to revive and begin to grow.
Would it be fair to say that's the point at which you kind of took over and you had your big idea to expand?
Yeah, because when we move over here, we find that there are a lot of people coming to us. Some of them are entrepreneurs, some are businessmen. So they came to us and say, why not we help you to grow the business? We put in money into your company, and then at the same time we grow the business. So on our side, we're thinking, why not we do it our own? So as a result, we approached Spring Singapore for a grant, to help us do the feasibility studies to see whether this kind of simple food, can we multiply the food, multiply the concept, multiply the growth. So the Spring Singapore gave us a grant, and the result from there, we try to grow the business.
I think many entrepreneurs are aware that there is government help, but they're not quite sure how to go about getting it or how the process works. Tell me a little bit about the process that you went through.
Because we get Spring to help, and then from there we get consultants, and then from there we get grant, and the whole process takes about a few months. Maybe do a feasibility study takes about maybe 3 months, and then the development of the businesses takes about maybe another 5 months. Once you get the concept right in terms of manual, in terms of procedure, instruction, and then from there you can just roll out and then do franchising or even multiply your business.
So your father had a small idea to start a business to support his very large family.
Yes.
The growth aspect, is it fair to say that was your big idea, your sort of entrepreneurial moment, was to grow the business?
It's not me alone, actually, it's with my brother, my help of my brother, and also with the help of my family, my wife as well. So from there onwards, we'll try to grow the business. Once you get the whole concept, get all the grant done, so once you get all the manual done, we just multiply the business, we get people in, form a company, form a good team, and then provide whatever necessary to grow the business as well.
Tell me, where are you now? What's the size of the business now?
Today, right, we have about 37 outlets now, a bit different. Some are franchising. Initially, there are a lot of setup problem, but some kind of, later on, once you get used to it, everything is just duplicate, you just multiply, just enhance it, and then improve on it.
It's a very impressive and inspirational story, and I thank you very much for sharing that with us.
Thank you very much, you're welcome.